What's up, man? It's your boy Dirt, Big Dirt, doing big things in a major way. Back with another video. This time we're gonna show y'all how to do operation in the water plant for the water districts. You're gonna come to your LS room, liquid ammonia for your surface. What I do is I come in and check the level, 275, so I check the levels, make sure they're good. Surface settings right here, control the surface level of the chlorine doses going into the water from the surface, like Lake Conroe, like your surface water in lakes and stuff like that. So come on, check. Check the well. Notice we got rabbits and stuff. Wildlife, protect the wildlife. I check the well, my oil. This is organic oil, mineral oil. So it's not oil that's toxic to the water, but you gotta have oil to pump the pumps to make sure it run right. Let's go ahead and check the ACT. So these tanks go to the distribution, hose the distribution for the water for the neighborhoods. And you want to make sure you got pressure. Whoa, watch out for the wasses though. And make sure it's half. You want to do half air, half water, so you can have. Let's see if I can see the PSI on here. 60 PSI. That's coming through your faucets. It's coming through your showers and everything. So you want to have good pressure going through the system. Come on here, follow me, walk with me, learn with me. Come here, check the well level. Make sure that come on. We're gonna check this, take a picture of that. That's the well meter, the showing that's coming from the aquifer. This is the well pump, thousands of feet down, hundreds of feet down to the water. Tapping into the water. And we gotta clean that water with chlorine and ammonia. Take those two, create chloramines. And that's what kills that's disinfectant for the water. So when you cut your faucet on, you smell that chlorine, that's not chlorine, it's chloramine. All right. Coming over here to the generator. We always wanna check our generator every day, make sure it's in optical, running and ready and standing by. I check the engine hours on here. It's in auto right now, so if the lights cut off, boom, the neighborhood, this bad joker right here gonna cut it on, it's gonna power everything. I ain't mean hit that hard. All right, we're moving on. Walk with me, learn with me. The GST tank, this whole stores all the water that you're gonna need for the neighborhood. Emergency water too, also for your fires, fire hydrant, and everything. This is where you get the water from. So fire hydrants, the water you come out your faucet, your shower, distribution, industries, and all that. We use this. Car washes, pools. We got 2 tanks at this location. This right here is the surface water. Like coming from Lake Houston, Lake Conroe, surface water. You have to treat this water too, because it got ammonia, organic materials in the water. E. coli, stuff like that. You got to make sure you kill it off with the chlorine and ammonia, chloramine. And I check the meter every day, so we'll go ahead and take a picture of that. I'm gonna log that in. So now, we don't control surface water. It's a different company that supplies that. That treats that water also at their plant, surface plant. So you got the distribution lines going in from the surface. And then you got the one that balance it out. These tanks are the same. They hold the same chlorine residual. You got it pumping out, coming in. This is coming in from the well. Coming in from the well line. Into the GST. You can test them for multiple spots. If you got any problems, we can test it. What's coming in, we can test it on the booster pumps. And we can test it, also test the surface line, what's coming in surface. all over there. All right, look. Every day we gotta test the water. You wanna let it run out, get all the whatever's in this line out, let it run for a little bit. Like to wash this off, make sure I'm getting the best residual possible. So we're gonna let that run. I can check the level here. Also, it should be correct, which it is. So we'll go ahead and test this and do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I want to get the 4th. All right. I'm gonna close that up. All right, we gotta check a couple more things. All right, this is the chlorine room. Now, before you go in, you're supposed to cut this on. So the fan, look, this is a test question I had trouble with. This is wrong, okay? But they say it's right. The fan is supposed to be on the bottom, and the vent is supposed to be on top, the air duct. So look, they got the fan on top and the vent on the bottom. Chlorine is heavier than air, right? So it settles on the bottom. So what you want is the fan moving the chlorine out in case you got a leak. And the fresh air, while it does that, it'll be pulling the fresh air in, like this. Pull it in and pull it out. They got it backwards, but oh well, I don't make these plants. So we're gonna come in, we'll check the chlorine bottle. You got them feeding to the system. All this is feeding to the system here. And going out to the booster pump and to the line. The booster pump feeds into the GSC. This feeds into the booster pump line. So you want to check the level. You want to make sure it's 150 bottle, 150 pound bottle. So 86. So that's good. For 85, I just. So we good on that. Over here. And now we go check the residual whole plant. Cut. All right, y'all. So we in the control room now. We're going to test the chlorine and ammonia in the water. So look, just a quick rundown. We're going to take this here. You're going to fill your cell up to 10 millimeter with your monitor here, with your calibrator machine here, DR300. Chlorine size will be here, NH3. We're going to check the ammonia. So we're going to do 1 drop right here, ammonia. Free ammonia. Bam, we're gonna wait 1 minute. And while we're doing that, we're gonna set the time 1 minute. Bam. Okay, then we're gonna go here. We got this your chlorine, right? So chlorine's gonna be 5. 5 in the cell, 5 milliliters. We're gonna put it in here and zero it out. Test that high range, test that in high range. All right, gonna take 2 packages here. 10-10 on your chlorine. Go take this here, right? And remember, when you do the drop, cover it like this to trap the free ammonia in. I'm gonna do that there, like that. See how I turn? I'm a chemist. And you wanna do this like this. Pour that in the water. Learn how to be a chemist with dirt. Shake that up like that there. And while that settles a little bit, I'm gonna go over here and check the free low range glass, 10 milliliters. You're gonna take your chlorine, free, and we're gonna dump it in real quick, like that, real quick. 0.05, and that's what we want. Good reader on that one. We'll wash that out, put some more water in there in a minute. Now, check your chlorine, switch it back to high range. Meantime, this should be a good residual. Okay, we got a good residual there. So let's go here. We're gonna take this. So we're taking the chlorine, right? And you're taking the ammonia. And you putting them together and creating chloramine. Remember when I was telling you that? Outside. So that's what we're doing now. We're testing to see if we're making this, we got good disinfectant. We'll shake that up. One drop. We already did that 1 minute. Wait 3 minutes because it's over 77 degrees. Under that, you want to wait 5 minutes. One drop, 5 minutes. What we're doing is hot outside. You see them sweating. So we'll do one drop, 3 minutes. And I'm looking at my clock. I'm gonna set my timer. It's already been. All right. This is good. We're gonna take this out. And we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna wait on this and see what this is. Let that go. Be right back. All right, y'all. So we're gonna test the chlorine. Oh, y'all, forgot to mention the chlorine over here residual is 3.7. So we good. We had good residual. Chlorine. So let's go ahead and test this one. Do low range chlorine. I mean, on the chlorine side, we switch it there. We already zeroed it out. So bam, we're gonna see what that is. It's always should be lower than your chlorine. So that's what it is. 3.5, 3.55, 3.55. So that's good. So we're gonna take it, switch it over, zero it out like that. Zero it out with the one you just tested, the chlorine mono. Take that out, put to the side, and you're gonna take my free. This is gonna take your ammonia. Test your ammonia. Bam, we're gonna run it like that. It should be like a 0.10, I was just about to say 10, 0.10, that's perfect number. 3.7, chlorine, 3.55, mono, and then your ammonia is 0.10. So we're doing good, and your free is 0.05. Get no better than that. Good. All right, y'all, so I just showed y'all how to do a water plant and how to test the residuals and how it runs. How it goes. Well, a little bit of it. I ain't give y'all the details, but it was a little bit. And the big thing is paperwork, a lot of numbers, a lot of math, using control rooms, you know, you put egg pressures, everything. We do all this to keep y'all happy. Make sure y'all water is good to drink, and y'all make sure y'all can flush y'all toilets and take showers, all no matter what. Through hurricanes, through whatever y'all going through, at least you know you always have water. Thanks to us.